All right. Do a quick sound check. hmm. Okay, not hearing my mic on stream. That's concerning. All right, let's see. Are we just not working microphone? No? Wait a minute. Are my headphones off? Yep, my headphones are off. Rookie mistake there. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's get Dune up and running. Today, we're going to try and get a buggy. So this should be fun. Ah, first time chat on YouTube. Jack, hello. Oh, looks like we get some patch notes for. Okay, CPU options. Okay, nothing earth shattering. Cool, chat. How's everybody doing today? I suppose I'll hop into guild voice chat. Looks good. All right, skip that. Now let's get into it. So, like I said, the goal today is to try and get a buggy built. So we're going to take a quick survey of the base. See what we have on hand and what we're going to need to pick up in order to make that happen. I have a feeling we're going to spend a lot of today doing some resource raiding at foundries. Alright, so this here is our vehicle fabricator. Alright, so for the buggy, we need Alright, we're gonna need the hull, the chassis, and the engine. I probably ought to start just making this thing, and we'll take it from there. I can see real quick where we're gonna run out of stuff, though, actually. So, like, we'll start from the bottom up. We'll make the rear, and already, yeah. So it's steel. It's steel, and it's gonna be cobalt based. That's gonna be the hang-ups today. Which means we're gonna need a lot of etherite crystal. That's gonna be a journey. We are also real low on darts. I'll go ahead and let that make some darts. We need to go raiding. I forgot I had this Holtzman Shield Mark III. The wells that can go away. I'll put this shield on, and we'll recycle the old one. Put that away. Where's my construction tool at? I've got a buggy PSU and a buggy engine.
Welcome to the dark side.
That was a subscribe on YouTube. I apologize. I cannot read that. Where's my construction tool? There you are. All right. Probably just keep the construction tool on us today. Ah, the garment fabricators. All right. And we need the improved blood purifier. All right, so what I'm taking away from all this is that we need an awful lot of steel and etherite. So we can, of course, do all that. What time is it? If I'm going to harvest some dew, this is the time. All right. We have got another one down here. Oh, of course there's no vehicle to restore. It's in the garage. All right, first things first. We're going to go hunting for etherite. I need to make some more fuel cells for this thing, too, apparently. Yeah, I bet I feel parched. I'll get some water when we get where we're going. All right, Geronimo. All right. Now we just need to find us a chome mining facility. And it looks like we are in luck. I dropped in not too far from one. The question is it on this level or is it below us? I am thinking it's below us. Or not. You're above us. All right. Just gonna be doing a little climbing then. Uh-oh. That's so bad. Okay. All right, well, here's what we're looking for. Is everything about to break?
Who's that?
All right, moving on.
There's someone here.
Okay. Hi, Tris.
Here comes a new challenger!
I always forget that that's a thing.
Oh yeah, the soundboard entry sounds, yeah.
I think I disabled that on my server, actually.
Are you on stream right now?
I am.
Oh, hi stream.
And
I don't mind if I get streamed, it's okay.
if I need to turn you up a little bit. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. I'm stealing this man's blood. I'm not having a very good time down here, actually.
I encourage you to be the best vampire you can be.
Well, I'm going on an etherite hunt, but I got down here, and my dispenser belt was like, yeah, fuck you, I'm breaking.
Oh yeah, I overuse mine all the time.
And
I have
then,
the one that completely removes every bit, so like I have weightlessness.
Nice. And my power pack's like, hey, I'm about to break. And while
You have
that's
a
a
buddy
good
pack?
Linkin Park song, I don't like it out of my power pack.
Good point.
So, why are there mines here? Why are you people like this? So yeah, I'm just trying to get as much ether as I can and then find my way out of this hellhole because, good lord, does it suck getting out of here without a helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Boop. Alright. It's a chest. Venice and I did a bunch of missions yesterday, and, well, it was, just word to the wise. Venice doesn't notice when she's pulling mobs.
Oh man, I'm so careful about that because I caused a few problems in my early gaming life.
Yeah,
Now I've kind of taken it to the other extreme. I like the sneaky games where nobody notices me at all. If I can get in and out while also killing the target and stealing everything in a place, I will pull it off. Or try to at least.
that is my goal too, but Ben pulled like an entire bandit camp behind her and like slaver camp, and like I was trying to catch up to her, and I walked around the corner. There's like 5 of the chain gun dudes and 7 sword people. I was like, Ben, what did you do? She's like, Dibot, you have a gun. You can deal with them. She's like, yes, I have a gun, but I don't have this much gun.
To hang with business, you have to be a tank.
Basically, yeah. Ooh, shiny. What is this? Oh, it's a fake shiny. It's a set dressing shiny. Oh god. Give to Danbot.
Oh yay! I found a sword master. I needed one so bad.
The regular or the advanced guy?
The advanced guy. The guy who trained Junk in Idaho.
I don't know where he is. I found the regular guy.
I am currently in Harco Town.
Ah.
But I'm like scouring it from one end to the other because I don't want to come back here unless I absolutely have to.
Right. Ooh, that's a very nice sword you have.
I hope it drops from your body.
Right. That's the one thing that continually throws me about this game is why can't I have your stuff that you're actually wearing?
Oh. They probably didn't make it that granular in order to save their own minds. Because of how many moving parts are already in this game.
I'm sure they did, but it's just like my MMO brain is like, he's wearing that and has that nice sword, but what? 206 etherite. Do you happen to remember what the exchange is on the etherite recipe? To cobalt paste. Is it another 5 to 1?
Oh, I don't know. I'm in a cutscene right now.
Ah, you're good. It's going to be time to leave this place soon.
I just had a really funny conversation with a Bene Gesserit. She got so angry at me, she told me to go away in the voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you really pissed her off.
Yeah, I did.
Like, Jesus. My funniest, I think, NPC interaction so far has been for the advanced trooper training.
Oh, that lady? Oh, she's so sassy.
Have you gotten to the part where she sends you to the doctor for her?
No, I don't think I finished my missions with her. I'm still working on north of Pinnacle. If you're farther than me, then...
I think we just did... We went to Pinnacle last night.
Oh, okay.
So...
I haven't even... I just now scanned Eastern Shield Wall. That's how still newbie I am. So we're kind of still matched, but do you have a buggy yet? Because if you don't, we can get a whole lot more of that pink crystal all at once.
That is the plan for today, is buggy.
Ah, nice. I just bought the bigger buggy bumper thing. Oh, what's it called? Bigger buggy boot.
Ah, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah, and it holds like double the regular size or another 50% more or something like that.
Nice. I have some pieces of the buggy like laying around that I got as drops. So like I need to build the hull and the chassis and the treads, but I have like an engine and a bunch of other crap.
Nice.
So that's my goal, is so that I can make much more efficient resource gathering runs.
I know of a camp where there is a broken buggy you can drive away. That's already
Really?
running. Yes, I do.
I feel like I should wind my way out of. I mean, I'm coming home anyways because my backpack's full, but I feel like I should wind my way out of here, and we should go cause some chaos then. The rift is so cool, but oh my god, is it a maze down here?
Oh yeah. I get confused with like, I need to go to this particular refinery, but I don't know what level it's at, so then usually I just scooter to right above it and then fall until I find it.
Right. That was what I was doing yesterday. But yeah, you'll love it when you continue the sword masters. Let's just say that the doctor that she sends you to is not very interested in fulfilling the Hippocratic Oath when it comes to the sergeant. So it's hilarious. I'm really glad we're on a private server. Like, that was a good call on Scandy's part, because I was reading an article today about players have discovered the optimal PvP right now. It's just land ornithopters on other people's heads because it doesn't damage the chopper.
Oh god. What? That...
And apparently
That's really
Funcom
crazy.
was
It's so
like,
weird.
yeah. Funcom was apparently like, that's not intended. We'll be fixing that.
Hey, I'm in the same room as my husband who is working, and he is going to take a call soon, so I'm going to leave the channel, okay?
Yep, that's cool.
Ciao. I'll still be on the server.
Yeah, I got you.
I just won't be chatting. Cool.
Fair enough. All right, chat. Now we got to get out of here. That is the problem with this place. I know I need to take a right at a tunnel. I'm waiting on it to. This might be it. Yeah, I think this is it. This looks right. Although I don't remember all of that. Looks like a friggin' war zone in here. Okay, well, we've definitely progressed up one level.
Welcome to the dark side.
Cyper just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. That's the way out. Excuse me. All right, where the hell did we come out? We're all the way over by. I might just fast travel home. Are we headed? That's the road? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I may legit fast travel home.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah, just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, there's the trade post right there. That's a buggy. You're the sword guy.
That depends on the day. The proof of my claim. It means I could have your head through, maybe push.
Alright, I haven't finished your stuff yet.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you... The basin is a pretty big plate. I never miss the chance. Let's move. Before...
That'll save me a little time.
You again?
All right, time to go home and make some new stuff. All right. Well, that was a trip. Water seems to be our limiting factor right now. So we'll just... Yeah, we need to get some better water procurement going on. Fortunately, I can come right up here. And there we go. Ben's house is getting fancy. There we go. All right. Got the buggy rear. I feel like right now, construction tool. So let's look at in these chests and find all the random ass buggy parts that I've got. Alright, so we've got a rear, a PSU, a cut array, an engine, a booster. Alright, so a chassis, the hull, and the treads. And it's steel that's holding us up on a lot of that. Which we need iron. Fortunately, I know where to get a bunch of iron. Should probably mark it on the map. Who is this that built right here? Like, I am surprised their house is surviving. Alright, definitely time to get out of the sun. Alright, so just down this way. Yeah.
Who's there?
All my gear is about to break. And we're full. Well, we got plenty of stuff. We're going to have to take a serious look at our gear when we get home. Stuff is breaking left and right. And I think I'm just about at the point where I need to build new stuff instead of trying to repair the current gear, because I think its durability is getting pretty effing low. Even with my skills that help with durability. Oh, my blood sac broke. That's why I couldn't. That's going to need to be repaired. Oh, that was totally the wrong machine. Off. All right. Mm. All right. We need to see about making some. All right, so iron. My power pack doing? It is almost gone. See if I can repair it rather than having to. All right. Yeah, that's going to take a while to craft. We'll craft a few of them right now, and may need one more steel ingot. Alright, that's got everything. That's the vehicle backup tool. But I need the welder. Welder, welder, where did I put you? All right. Something tells me this is not going to be big enough. Where is that corner wall I want? Okay then. I wish I could use that to show facility window. It's not the right one. There she is. Steel ingots that are holding us up still. that really doesn't cost too much. Ah, garment factory. Refinery. All right. Well, I guess we might as well go harvest some water, except where's my sickle gone? There it is. All right, let's top me up on water. All right, so my character is good to go. Ow. I think we're going to go dump all this into the system. And there we go. Perfect. Oh, good. We're on steel now. Awesome. Well, that refines. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back, chat. All right. We're back. Boop. And we should have had a bunch of stuff get done while we were gone. Yeah. All right. Do we have an engine? Yes. It's the chassis and hull. It's steel. Okay. Steel's still our hang-up. Gotcha. Okay. Let's... Oh, that needs to go in there too. Alright, let's get rid of this complex machinery. We have a replacement power pack. I don't have a replacement suspensor belt. Where do we make the... Is that over here? We could make the power pack Mark III. That sets us back a little bit on steel, but I really need to have one of those. What cutter ray are we using? We're using the Mark II. It's gonna, okay, this will actually help our yields, so. All right. And we can recycle a couple things real quick. Ah, there's a band. Where was that thing made? There we go. Alright, let's go get some more iron. Because we gotta turn it all into steel. There we are. Oh, that's nice. Nope, not today, Sandworm.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, well that was really fast. The worm seems unusually pissy right now. Okay, stored water. Thanks. Yeah, that new cutter ray is nice. We're gonna need the utility rear. Which I think means that we're gonna need to get our hands on some more etherite. Yeah, we need more cobalt paste. AKA what you get from etherite. Might as well go make that run while all that iron is smelting. Oh, it finally decided that quest was done, huh? Right. Alright, don't want to get too close up on this shipwreck. Oh. Oh, we're fucking out of ammo. How the fuck did that happen?
see someone.
Yeah, I'm not real interested in getting into that thing right now.
Who goes there? I require assistance. We've got incoming. Damn, empty.
Did not want to shoot them. Would have rather have been able to just sword them both to death. Yeah, I don't have the firepower to deal with that. I might be able to get him.
I see someone.
You're what?
Why is this taking so long to cool down? Come on. Oh, seriously. Jesus, why am I being whipped? Come on, man. There we go. Can you have pocket sand as an attack, not just a normal day of Arrakis thing? Not that I've found, Greenie. Not that I've found. Of course there's a poison mine right there. Why wouldn't there be? We'll go back for those.
Who's there?
Come on, get sorted. I mean, most people wear face masks, so I'm not sure how effective pocket sand would be, but on the face of it, it seems reasonable. Is there no metal to salvage down here? I did not realize I was this low on ammo, or we would have, maybe made some before we came on this little expedition. Oh, I mean, yeah. Place is absolutely covered in sand. Okay, time to get out of here and head home.
Shields up.
Alright, so Take a right here. Alright, we're good for water for a little while. Now, we need another right. Yep, here we go. Alright. Oh, nope, nope, nope. You're the one that goes down. I'm not a fan of it down here. Here we go. Like, once we have some better gear and a buggy, this will all be so much easier. Because right now I'm literally just coming down here and, like, picking scraps up, essentially. I'm not sure how much longer this sand bike is going to last either. Like, this is my original sand bike, and this thing has been through some hell. Oh, is that a crashed ornithopter? Oh, my backpack's full. What kind of garbage am I carrying? Just slowly turning everything into darts. I wish we could upgrade our personal storage. But no, we can't. Okay, well, at least we have some darts to defend ourselves with now. All right, so head home. Okay, safely away from Shiloh. All right. Cobalt paste. Yeah, it's a poor due harvest time. It's fine. Just gonna go steal Bip's due since she's not around today. And there's plenty of salvage metal in here for me to get my hands on.
I got you. Huh.
There we go. All right. Let's take their blood because we're a vampire. There's some scrap metal. Or salvage metal. Whatever this game wants to call it. And we'll take the sandwich fabric. And we're done. All of that is immediately getting turned into bolt darts. Come on. All right. Now, get up there. Thank you. Let's get the blood deposited. All right, so what can we do on the buggy? Not much. Still waiting on, we need 30, 60, and 90 for that. Fucking yikes. I got 22 in storage. And 54 coming. 22 and 54 is not quite enough. Of course, we also haven't processed all the carbon. Or cobalt paste. We just need water. Like, shit loads of water. Once I get this done, next priority is to get that thing up and running that, sucks water out of the air. Like, we need that badly. Hey, babe. How are you? You are on summer vacation. You what? Oh, you got everything done? So I'm stuck with you for the next 3 months. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Need so much freaking water. This is ridiculous. Whee! Oh, I need the really need a quicker blood extractor, chat. Like, we've got all this blood, and we can't turn it into water fast enough to keep up with all of the production demands. I think we've got enough, almost enough cobalt paste. Alright, stealing it. So we ought to be able to make one more piece of the buggy. $61. We can make the chassis in the hull, almost. But of course I need... I don't know what the hell I need water to make a fucking buggy for, but sure.
Welcome to the dark side.
So basically, I'm gonna again dump some crap. And oh, those max at 50K. Good to know. Right. Oh, we have 5 skill points available to us. Right. Let's go collect some iron real quick. Okay. Somebody been here recently? So I should have had time to respawn for me. Okay. And there it is. water. Wiggle, wiggle. A wiggle, wiggle. I'm almost questioning whether or not it's better to just go ahead and get this stupid thing that extracts water built. Wherever it's at. It might just be in the construction tool. It is. A filter for operation, which we would have to make in here. Like the way we need water. And we need carbon ore. Okay, that's not hard to come by. We're feeling full already? From fucking what? Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it to get the water solution or water situation sorted out. This is getting ridiculous. Why does it always take my sickle? I hate that. I haven't really needed a lot of silica blocks, oddly enough. As always, it's water. Yeah, that's the bottleneck. I feel parched. I wonder why. One of my bottles is about to break too. How are these things doing? Ah, that needs copper. time is it? Not due harvesting time yet. Let's go grab some more carbon. By the time we get back, maybe we can harvest some dew. Could use some copper as well. Alright. Should be some more over here. Because the other day when I was looking for iron, we couldn't find anything but cobalt, or called carbon up here. This is literally just for my character. We happen to see another patch. I might harvest it, but that was literally just to top up my thirst. Oh, there we go. Cool. That ought to help me for a while. Ah, all right. That should be enough for now. Back to the house we go.
Welcome to the dark side.
Not doing real well with driving up the driveway right now, are we? That's one way to get out of there. Oh, you know what? Water. Yeah, it's poor dew harvest time. However, it's the time that we have because I need the water, so. Okay. Hey, Mystic. All right, we'll go deposit this. Round and go back for more. Trying to solve this bottleneck today. I was hoping to get the buggy built, but as we've been trying to get the resources to the buggy, it has become abundantly clear that the water bottleneck has to be somewhat resolved. Alright, so, how are you today, Mystic? This ground floor might need a rethink. Yes, it is almost weekend. Small one just got home. She's out of school for the summer. Okay. Oh, you're working from home tomorrow. Nice. All right, so where we're at here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build the buggy. There's the hull. There's the chassis. There's the utility rear. We're going to build the buggy, because that's what I said I was going to do today. And it should help us be able to harvest and carry enough resources to overcome some of this problem that we're having, because it's just water is just the problem. What I want to be able to build is the turbine that pulls water from the air. And we're really close with that. But for right now, let's see if we can go put together a buggy. Oh yeah, it can't fit in there. There's no way. There's no way in hell. Yeah, it looks like we got to expand the garage some. See, the problem is this is built on a hill. All right. All right. We need. We need stone. Fortunately, stone's a low-level resource. And we have a high-level mining tool. All right. We've got nearly 600 stone. Let's go inside and have a drink. All right, so this has got to be 2 stories to take the buggy, it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, buddy.
Welcome to the dark side.
Oh, that was bad. Fuck. Well, that was a big fuck up, guys. What's the mess up? The house is gone. It collapsed. No, my stuff is still here. Oh, this is horrible. Come on, please. water. Fuck me. Alright, for now, like, keeping the Dew Reaper, everything else is going into this box. Just so that we can carry. It's like my I have no idea how far back this is going to set us. Okay. I mean, I think all the materials might actually still be here. But maybe not. I don't know. We're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to work it out. Mm. I think that was the last one. Doesn't seem quite right, but you know what? We will have lost some stuff. There's just no way. Wait, where are my loader Johns? Okay. All right, I'm gonna harvest water so that we don't have to worry about this for the rest of the. Or for a few minutes at least. I knew something like this was going to happen. All right. Wait, would it be better off to... Yeah, that'll work. All I'm trying to do right now is just get it back to some semblance of, like, being enclosed.
Who dat?
God, I hate that feature so much. What's up, Scandy?
I love it.
I cannot stand it. Like that music just made me jump because I thought something was happening in game.
Well, it's definitely suspicious for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I hate it though. Oh, this is not optimal.
What's going on, sir?
I was working on my house and I accidentally pulled the wrong piece and the whole base collapsed.
The whole base?
The whole base collapsed.
Oh, shit. So now you gotta pick up everything from the boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's not been a fun last half hour, so.
Yeah, you have to be super careful if you're, especially with the smaller base like designs where you fan out at the top. Like I almost collapsed my entire place, almost, because I have half of it on stilts.
Yeah.
And I was trying to replace it, the pieces I used for aesthetics, and knocked down one and destroyed one of my a bunch of my generators, and I had to oh my god. So yeah, dude, I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I just wish they would give some stability indicators.
Are you sure you want to knock this out? Your whole base will fall. You know?
Or
Or
you know,
give you some kind of like highlight,
Yeah.
ability to show you in a highlight that it might collapse half your base.
yeah, like Icarus did that, like the red for, hey, this shit's not supported, buddy.
No bin today, huh?
Nah, Ben's in Inverness, so
I'm geographically challenged. I'm not sure where that is in Scotland.
I'm not
I've heard
sure.
the name. I'm just not sure where that is.
Oh, she's visiting her boyfriend. Is what it is.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, good on her.
I'm not sure how I want to rebuild this.
I would love to live on a remote island, provided I could still get Amazon and decent internet.
Yeah, well, she doesn't get well, she gets Amazon, but they have to wait on the boat half the time.
Oof.
Placement blocked by another object.
Well, I may have, if you are short of materials to get at least the basic structure back up, I might have materials sitting in some of my boxes I could donate.
I have masses of materials. It's just I'm being picky about how I want to put this place back together.
I mean, you can look at it as an opportunity to reorganize, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, I'm sliding down. Okay.
Probably not the best landing spot.
Oh, okay. That's making me nervous that it's jittery like that.
Yeah, I would be a little concerned if I was in your shoes.
I will tell you this, it really does open up the game once you can start flying places.
I bet it does.
Because this map is just so fucking huge. Alright, that's better.
Alright.
Also, with the scout chopper here, you can put it away in your storage tool.
Nice.
But I chose to go with saddlebags versus thrusters because I want to be able to, you know, like land on those plateaus and grab aluminum and stuff. So.
Right.
Well, all your boxes are still here.
That's the boxes that I put up after I scrambled around and saved all my shit.
Do you need material to make more bigger boxes, or you got plenty of that stuff?
Yeah, I'm good right now. I'm like I said, I'm just kind of like struggling with how I want to put this place back together. I think
build lots of. Well, my suggestion would be build lots of support, but make sure it's the support you want. You know. Trista's kind of convinced me that maybe I need to set up a second base, but I like my first one so much, and now that I got a means of flying, it's not such a big deal that it's kind of here in the second starter zone.
Yeah, the thing that's truly annoying to me is I had just placed a the expansion thing to give me more space down this way, and that was why I was working on remodeling it. So now that's all gone.
Wait, your extra space, or just the stuff that you put down?
The extra space, it's gone.
What? That shouldn't disappear with the base.
Well, it's not showing up for me.
Well, hold on. You expanded down here to the sand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like the initial standard area. Oh shit.
I think it's because the subfief console went bye-bye when the house collapsed too.
Oh, did you put down a new one?
I had to.
Okay. You want me to go make you like an expansion? I can go. I got the materials for it right now.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right, hold on. Give me a couple minutes. While I fly away in my Bentley.
So nice. At least I got my buggy today.
Well, the buggy, I'm still using that to go down into the canyon and get crystals and stuff because I still need the cobalt paste and the other things that you make with it. So.
Yeah, that was my goal for the day, was to build a buggy, and I did build a buggy, and then I collapsed my entire house.
Well, the main key that I think you should take away is that none of the materials are lost.
No,
and it's an opportunity to make your base even bigger, an even bigger banger. You know what I mean? So, but I'll make you. Do you want one or two?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
All right. I don't mind. I'm kind of flush, so
whatever you want to do. I like how Bennis is like expanded over the canyon up there.
Do you want a vertical staking? How about this? How about I make you a standard and a vertical, and you can expand out and up?
That would be perfect.
Okay.
So can I? Does this? Oh, it does work. Oh, you glorious bastards! Thank you for that. That makes me happy. I was just testing the buggy. I like that I can move from the turret to the driver's seat without having to get out. That's
Yeah,
thank
I just
God.
wish it wasn't like a long press to do that. You know, like I'd want to like bind it to just like an A/B kind of situation.
Yeah,
you know,
just a
make
toggle.
it a little less annoying. You know.
So if we're gonna do that, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear out this, and this.
By the way, I don't know if you know this, but if you invest your money at the Chome Bank, whenever you go to a trader, they
Uh-huh.
can pull from your credit at the bank to pay for things.
Oh, can they?
Yeah, so you don't have
Okay.
to carry the money on you all the time, and
I
it's
was-
safer that way if you die.
I was curious if that was the case.
Yep, I verified it today because I didn't have any money on me, and I was at a trade post, and I went, I want that, and it said, oh wait, you have Chome credit. Oh.
The Chome credit thing cracks me up a little bit because I played so much Cyberpunk that I hear Chum in my head every time I read it.
No problem, Schumer. Well, I used to do Shadowrun tabletop RPG, and the terminology was chummer.
Ah,
So
I
it kind of is similar because Cyberpunk came out around the same time as Shadowrun.
yeah.
So.
Very curious how Cyberpunk runs on the new Switch.
It's just Cyberpunk with magic versus pure Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
All right, come back over. I got 2 vertical units for you, sir.
Woo!
No, I got 1 vertical unit and 1 standard.
Nice.
So you can expand up and out.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm curious how Cyberpunk runs on the new Switch. Speaking of. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are those things to control?
Surprisingly intuitive and easy, especially the gliding.
Nice.
Basically you climb to the height where it tells you it's going to start using more fuel, which is pretty high up, and then you hit shift and it goes into a glide mode, and I was getting up to 170 kilometers an hour, which is crazy fast versus like the sand bike or the buggy.
Yeah, it is.
Like I went out to the Atreides outpost, which is in the way northwest, and it took me, I don't know, a minute. Like it was pretty good. And I got these saddlebags on it for storage, so I could just land and grab aluminum, and then fly back to base.
Very nice.
So that's what I've been doing.
Very nice.
There is parts of the map where the aluminum is at the ground level, but the initial buggy cut ray that you put on isn't powerful enough to cut aluminum, so you still have to get out and manually mine it and stuff,
Boo.
But the buggy does carry more, so I'm hoping I find like a purple schematic for the saddlebags so that I can, because they're limited to like 500 volume or something, versus the buggy's like 1700. All right, here, I gotta trade you. Sorry, my ADHD was in full swing just now.
Trade.
Okay.
In
My
return,
contribution.
I offer you this shiny rock.
1 copper. Nice. Proper.
Don't say I never gave you anything, brother.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that was
What is
a
that?
Chivo.
Yeah,
Very
trading
nice.
with a player for the first time? You haven't
Yeah.
traded before? Okay, cool.
The only player I've encountered, I've messed or been around is Bennis, and no, I haven't traded with Bennis.
Congrats, I've donated my 30k in Solaris to your benefit, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Whatever, helps you salve that wounded pride.
Oh yeah, it hurt, man. It hurt. I was not real happy.
Well, now you can put the expansion back down to the desert floor again, and you could go expand it up so you can make your place taller.
Yep. Now I just gotta remember how to use these damn things. Oh yeah. There it is. That's... Wait, did I place a sub-thief or an advanced sub-thief, or does it matter?
It does matter. You should be placing an advanced. That also gives you additional space. I remember when we came across the gap, that was the first thing it asked you to do, was do an advanced.
Yeah, I think I accidentally placed the wrong one. That's not actually that hard to remedy.
No, just pick it up and put another one down right there.
Yep.
Should work that way, in theory.
We're about to find out. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's a whole... Yeah, I did accidentally place the wrong one a while ago because this is now just suddenly a whole lot more space.
Well, now you can have even more space with what I gave you. Just make sure that where you're expanding to is definitely where you want to build, because you can't take that back short of, ripping that up again.
Yeah, no, I like where I am.
Okay.
Okay. All this because I was trying to expand my garage to accommodate the buggy.
Yeah, I was gonna initially make my basement a garage until I realized that I'd have to do some stupid things with ramps in order to make it work. And the buggy especially is kind of notoriously bad with ramps.
Is it?
And doorways that you put in. Yeah, you could find a whole bunch of videos of people going, "What the fuck is going on? Why can't I get in this double door with the?" Because it's when you go into the double door with the buggy off of a ramp, it's at an angle and it just wigs out, and physics bugs out. So what I did was, I don't know when the last time you visited my place, but what I did was, where my double doors were, I did a flat area and then a ramp. So basically, the vehicle would come up the ramp, then be on a flat surface, and it would then go right through the doors, even with the laser on top.
Ah, okay.
So,
I hate it when physics bugs out. Damn you, physics!
Yeah, I just call it a challenge design. Sure, okay, I'll design my base around that until they fix it, if they ever do. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think I was telling Trish earlier, right now they're more worried about what they don't like about the PvP meta. Which is...
Well, the open desert is both PvP and PvE.
Yeah.
I just hope they understand that most people who enjoy playing this game are enjoying the adventuring and base building part, and not as much the PvP, and they need to give us more end game towards that. Yeah.
But
it's early days. The game's been out for 7 days now. 7 days.
What they're irritated about is that people have just discovered that you can just use the ornithopter to just smush people.
What?
You can just you can just land in PvP. You just land it on top of people, and it doesn't hurt the thopter, but it crushes people to death. So
I'm sure that's something that they're aware of.
Oh, they literally, the director of the game was like, "Not intended, will be fixing." So.
Yeah, wait, I can't even do that with NPCs. They just kind of ignore it and still shoot me.
All right.
The crazy thing is, it's been in closed beta for more than 6 months now,
Yeah.
and I played it on and off in closed beta. So I mean, they've had plenty of cooking time. But probably some things like this they only find out when players are running things to scale, right? So, but what I love is that we have our nice little private server. So all those shipwrecks that you normally have to fight people for,
Mm-hmm.
we can just go to and get the stuff, do our missions, and no harassment.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you did the private server.
Me too. Yeah, also it means that we get choice real estate. So if you want to move your base, if you want to build elsewhere, my understanding is we can have up to 3 sub-fiefs. So I'm thinking about building like an elevated one, like way up in the air for landing on with the Thropter in the northern sections, and then maybe out west, because there's a giant section of the game that you only get to when you hit a part of the main story quest. Like I just revealed Misa Terril last night, but there's like 1, 2, 3 other zones I haven't even been to, and I've been playing this. I'm 60 plus hours in, and when I hover my mouse over some of these zones, some of them are only like 30%, 20% explored, 40%.
Yeah.
So, also, here's the thing that I told Triss this morning that I just discovered. When you get to the point where you can get to the Atreides strong, you know how like in the Haga Rift, you got the Arconin Rift gate or watch or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, there's an Atreides version of that in the northwest part of the map. And if you take the missions there, they give you faction, and the faction awards you a whole bunch of stuff you can put in your base. Swath, like Atreides swatches, and vice versa. If you're like a Harkonnen guy, you can go to the Harkonnen one and grab those. Yeah, I have not messed with Landsrad yet. I feel like that's probably more endgame than, or just another complication that I haven't wrapped my head around yet. So
right,
probably also a faction type of thing, because I know that there's vendors in Arakeen that are specifically vendors there for the houses. So. But if it gives you cool schematics and stuff, it might be worth it. I don't know. The game hasn't compelled me to figure it out yet.
The power of Dune compels you.
It does. Like I know I'm enjoying a game when I log off. Like I go, I need a break, and then I'm still thinking about that game. Yeah. It's true.
It is. I know the feeling.
I'm clapping because we watch YouTube videos about it.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go to bed. We'll move to the living room to try to like be passive for the last hour before bed, and we end up watching freaking funny fails and YouTube videos about Dune, and like we're like we want to play again now.
I actually do not watch YouTube videos all that often.
I find it more compelling than regular TV lately.
Fair. Although, well, I mean, my reasoning for not watching YouTube a lot is I feel like I'm watching work.
Yeah, I know you do the streaming thing and all that, so I get it.
Like if an Elite Dangerous video pops up in my YouTube feed, I'm like, no. Like, I've made enough of those. You're going to start recommending my own shit to me soon. Stop it. To its credit, that's not happened quite yet, but I'm waiting on it. For the algorithm to just be like, it's time for you to watch your own shit, buddy. Okay.
Well, the algorithm goes crazy sometimes. Sometimes I'll watch one video about one weird esoteric rabbit hole thing, and then it just fills my feed with those, and I'm like, oh, okay, come on now.
Yep. I had that happen with something. What was it? Oh, I looked up something about Smite 2 because I was just curious, and for the next 2 days, my feed was nothing but Smite videos. I was like, I'm not interested in playing it. I just wanted to look at something. Come on, snap like I want you to. There it is. Okay, so now what we do is we're going to move you. You're going to go right over here.
I bought a bunch of PC upgrades last month.
Oh, yeah?
And they're sitting on the table right now because I just haven't brought myself to pull everything apart so that I can swap it all out.
Mm.
And a little tiny bit of my brain is going, well, what if you do that and then the PC doesn't come back up? And I'm like, no!
Yeah, no, bad brain.
Yeah, bad brain. Brain go bad place. But I think this game might actually force me to do my upgrade this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
I've been thinking about it, yep. Yeah, because I bought like a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D. I got like 64 gigs of DDR5, a new MOBO. Like I do, the way that we do things is we do periodic refreshes. Every 2 to 3 years, we do a GPU refresh, and every 5 years or so, we do CPU, motherboard, and RAM and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did this year, me and Tress. And I splurged for the nice stuff, so.
Yeah, I won't have to upgrade for a couple more years, hopefully.
You still rocking the 4090?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, good, because the 5000s, the 5000 series is a shit show.
Oh, yeah, they can kiss my ass on that. Like that whole thing has just been it's been partially hilarious to watch, but also like just gross. Oh wait, I can't build out too much this way, or nobody's gonna be able to get by the house.
Like I got a great GPU. I just don't have the motherboard bandwidth and CPU to really take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
So doing this upgrade is probably overall better. I just have been reluctant to go through it because it's not only am I taking my own favorite system down,
right,
but then there's the possibility I could screw something up, or I'm missing one cable and now it's apart and then I gotta wait a day, you know.
Yeah, that's never the fun part about doing your own work. But I really want this to be one more floor wide, because then I can just... Just want to get this sorted so that I can relax tonight and play me some Mario Kart World.
Oh, you got the Switch too?
I did.
Well, I hope you enjoy your purchase, because I've been struggling to feel enthusiastic about this one, and
Yeah, so far. I mean, of course, Metroid will be out soon, and then I'll be perfectly happy.
of course.
But
I mean, I feel like they could have done more for the Zelda games, considering they're charging $20 for basically just, you know, a higher resolution, but didn't really do anything else with it.
they're not charging $20 for that.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, they're charging 10.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Actually, I I didn't even have to pay for
And
it. 'Cause
honestly, since you purchased the game already, it shouldn't even be that. It should just be giving you the higher resolution, you know. But they're charging for it, and that feels a little silly.
I mean, technically, I got it quote for free because I have a Nintendo Online account. So
Welcome to the dark side.
oh wait, you know what? Can we do this? But you know, I knew they were going to do this. They have a history of it. They did it with the DS and the new DS.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, eventually I thought to myself, you know, probably irrationally, that they would understand that just forcing everybody into physical media is, in this day and age, is probably not going to work too well. But people still have bought their consoles and lapped it all up and paid for the things, so...
I'm actually extremely pissed at them about their virtual game card thing.
I feel like it's the new system is very anti-consumer, to be honest.
Not letting us have physical media is anti-consumer. I hate the trend towards digital games. I despise it.
Well, yeah, because then you don't own the game anymore, right? It's just a license.
Yep. As Valve loves to tell us.
I could feel bitter about it, or I could just move on and you know, choose to stress about other things.
All right, let's see. What happens to a buggy if you leave it outside?
I know with sand bikes they'll get destroyed by sandstorms, but I've been in a buggy during a sandstorm. I didn't notice any degradation, but it might just be slower. You know?
Okay.
I would just not assume that it doesn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Unless you see that explicitly stated by a dev, you know, or a patch note or something. Still noticing artifacts when I move my mouse side to side too fast on the sides of my screen. Dislike that.
Yeah, I wouldn't care for that either.
But
Okay,
probably
nice.
a weirdness with my upscaling.
Okay, I think I finally figured out what I'm going to do. I've been having, like, the weirdest, like, just cannot commit to building something.
Well, that's because you had something and you didn't really have a plan to change it drastically, and now you're forced to, and you're like, I'm not sure what to do.
Right.
Or is that inaccurate?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly accurate. It's just it's very unlike me in a game like this to just be completely unable to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Too many choices sometimes.
Well, I'm actually trying to build something nice, too. Normally, I just live in a nasty little box. So, I mean, literally in my MO in Minecraft was always, I was famous in the servers for just, like, oh, is there a random hole in the ground? Yeah, Dime lives in there. So, I was always just a filthy hobbits. Why are you lining that way? Please.
This hole I made in the roof of my garage for my landings is only just big enough for this ornithopter.
Are you
and there are two
like,
other kinds.
Are you literally doing the Michael Keaton like bat jet thing where you just
Fuck
vertically?
yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. VTOL right out of my base, man. What are you kidding me?
Hell yeah.
I'm
I
using force
approve.
fields. Like, if you ever come over to my place and look at my garage, I'm using force fields now. Fuck doors. And you can set the permission levels too, so just like a door. So if you're not at the right permission level, you can't even walk through it.
Yep.
Much easier to deal with than those dinky doors. And I can verify it's still water sealed even with the, even with the force field.
Ooh, speaking of water. Please climb. Climbing is a little weird sometimes. Okay, Greenie. Don't know about the Hobbit bit, but the filthy bit. Chat being rude. I feel hydrated. You, sir, are wrong for that comment, Greenie. You are wrong for that comment. Wow, dude. So my chat just said, I need a good laugh. Want to go skiing. The story there is the last time that I went skiing in high school, I came home without a spleen or an appendix.
Oh. That's nice. Said no one ever.
Yeah, Greeny's one of my old high school friends, so like he is technically allowed to get away with the joke, but that is just wrong. Like, wow, bro.
I think, I can make these combat suits, but I'm thinking that they're really only useful if you're going into PvP. Because otherwise the still suits just seem too practical to not use.
Yeah.
With the with the water catchment and stuff,
Agreed. All right, so I need to go up a level with all of this.
Oh, liking my new outfit here.
Where are those pentashield force fields? What is that?
That's what I was talking about. That's what I use at my base.
Yeah, I'm looking for them in my
they're in the first of the. Hold on.
There they are.
Yeah, you just got to scroll all the way over. They're in utilities on all the way to the right. And one is for doors and the other one's for roofs. So they thought of all the things, basically.
Okay, so that's how that's going to have to be for right now. I like that they're click and drag, too. Okay.
I was telling Nikki that there was something I noticed as a motorcycle driver or rider, and that was the gloves used in the movies and the gloves used in the skin for the movie skin in the game are basically motorcycle gloves.
Oh,
Because they got those big plastic knuckles on them and everything.
interesting.
I told her immediately when we watched the movies originally, I'm like, those are motorcycle gloves for the still suits.
And they are. That's
Totally
an
are.
interesting bit of trivia.
I don't know. Just thought about it just now because I was messing with my customization stuff. Which I actually like how they do skins and everything. They make it kind of easy.
Yeah, I discovered yesterday like about changing my stuff, and I was like, oh, this is so easy.
We could change the skins on our guns, and I'm like, I wouldn't even notice it most of the time. But the skins on the outfit itself, I would. I just realized that I'm sitting on nearly 600 points of research. I might as well just fucking learn all these recipes, even if I can't use them yet.
Right, learn all the things, man.
I just passively gather them as I'm doing bases and stuff and working on, missions and contracts.
Gonna end up with a very different looking base this time out.
Just remember not to block off the driveway, or you'll hear from Trith.
It should be clear. Because I told Megs that I had received a very strongly worded letter from the Dune HOA
The
about
Homeowners
my
Association?
placements. Yeah, about my placement of
the Dune Homeowners Association.
HOAs. Gotta hate them.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about where we moved to where we are now is there's no HOA, which means that all the houses in the neighborhood have interesting things going on. Like one guy put an addition on his house just to be able to put his boat and his RV in a giant garage.
Nice. We
And
have an
that's
HOA,
the
but
kind of modification I actually appreciate,
we have an HOA, but they're extremely unobtrusive. Like, they have rules about inflatables and stuff at Christmas.
Mhm.
And the whole neighborhood last year basically just put out whatever the fuck we wanted, and nobody from the HOA said a thing about it. So,
a lot of people don't have that kind of experience, though.
No, they do not. HOAs here in North Carolina have a reputation for being terrible. I thought I saw a passageway item somewhere earlier. I did. What is that? Oh, I like that. I'm critically injured. No, I'm not. It's fine.
gotta go back to work in
Oh yeah,
20
it's
minutes, and I don't wanna.
still the middle of the day for you.
Yeah, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or about to be.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is slap the rest of these walls up and get my power generator going so my base is sealed. And kind
You're
of
actually
let it
go
go.
ahead, sorry. You're playing pretty late, actually, aren't you?
It's about 6 minutes till I normally wrap, so
Oh, okay.
I usually go about 1 to 5. Depends on what we're playing, honestly, because like some games, like I could play this for hours and hours and hours, but like Star Citizen sometimes or Elite, like there's a point where I tap out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Elite, because when I stream Elite, because I do so many tutorial videos for Elite streams are basically like me teaching a class to the chat most of the time. Which is fine, but after a while you're just like, I gotta like go. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I may mess with some of this later and like swap out walls a little bit, but
I would say just get a bare minimum 4 walls and a roof, right? So
I'm kind of doing that.
you just don't want to risk sandstorm stuff.
Yeah.
I think if you don't, it has to be water sealed, is my understanding.
Yeah.
So.
What I wish they would do, and it was one of the things I loved about Icarus, was when you like wanted to replace a wall, like change it into something else or upgrade, Icarus would just let you just like, it had a replace tool where you just put the thing in there and it was like, all right, you're done. Like you didn't have to tear the wall out. It would just put in the replacement for you. Which was fantastic.
Yeah, you guys ended up playing Icarus way more than I expected.
I
kind of lost interest in it when I started playing. It was kind of in a really rough state. So
yeah, it was, and like it got really dumb once you were able to start working on like character builds properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, Bennis could walk up and one hit a tree and have 1,000 lumber off of it. By the time she got done, and like I got to the point where like when we needed a bunch of meat at the beginning of a session, like I knew there was one spot where we usually sat down where I would just go in the river. I would attract a bear and I would go in the river and swim backwards and stab it twice in the face. And it was dead and we were eating good for like 3 days in game. Like the builds got ridiculously stupid. But yeah, that first stream that we did with it, like it wasn't in a good spot. I remember that quite vividly.
Here comes a new challenger!
Oh, Nikki, you should know that he hates the soundboard.
I
He
do.
doesn't like fun sounds when people log in.
She knows it.
Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just a grumpy old
She's
man.
saying sorry while not being really that sorry.
I'm just a grumpy old man. Should have seen what I had to do on the neighbor next door to make phone calls about a car license plate being sprayed, which was in the garage. Yeah, you had one of those HOAs, Greenie. Can I make this pentashield too
it just
high?
has to be attached to 4 corners of a wall or a ceiling. So
Okay.
what you do is you place the first one and then you drag your mouse to expand it to the full, cavity or opening or whatever you want to call it.
He sounds so authoritative, but I showed him that.
Yeah, but I know about it now, so I am authoritative on it. Okay, sorry. Let me give credit where credit is due. My
Thank
wife
you.
taught me how to put a force field down, so now when I talk about it, I sound like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But really, I give credit to my wife, because my wife is the smarter one.
No.
She's
No,
a
that's
smarty.
absolutely not true.
She's a smarty. There's a reason I married her.
Oh, that's epic. I love that.
What?
All right.
Are you are you right at your force field right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to show you how ridiculous this glide is. Hold on, I'm putting myself into position. Can you see my ship?
I can, yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna get a little altitude here. All right, here goes.
Nice.
See how fast that goes?
Yeah.
That's just gliding. And when you glide, you don't use fuel.
Nice. Did
So
you guys
basically, when I take off, I just go as high as I can, and then I glide to where I want to go.
did you guys know that the Ornithopter's in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020?
Yeah, I saw videos of it, but it looked janky as fuck.
Didn't you fly it a bit?
I did. They have a whole Dune map with it. It is a little jank because it has its own bespoke control method because of the dive,
Yeah.
but it's still stupid fun.
Oh shit! Sandstorm.
Sector weather alert.
Good thing I got my house built and the shields up. Yep, I'm water sealed. I am good. All right, I'm going to get out of here because we're going over to my parents' house for dinner, but I will chat with you guys later.
Cool.
Bye.
Have fun.
And chat, we will be back tomorrow. We're going to have to work on the house since I accidentally collapsed the damn thing. Like a moron. But at least it's partially back. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.